Hey y'all, I'm back at it again. It is January 2nd. It is the second day of the year. I hope everyone had a very safe, very joyful New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. I did, it was nice. I spent it with my family. Um, and New Year's Day, I did like absolutely nothing. I relaxed and I was at home and it was good. So, all year long, I will be relaxing at home and fabulous. So, I am here today to talk about Struggle Love 2020. Okay, so it's been coming up in a few different ways or whatever. So, I was watching Love and Hip Hop New York with Fresher. They're a new couple. He's a new cast member or whatever, and his girl Jen. And Jen is like the groupie slayer, and she fight girls and this and that, like don't come for my man, and she's real jealous and stuff. And somewhere on the show he was saying why he loved her, and he was like, I love her because she's loyal to me. She stays by me. Okay, all right. So I wanted to talk like briefly about that. Okay, for her to always, some people just have a very jealous spirit. Some people are very possessive and have a very jealous spirit. But some people have reason to have this very jealous spirit. And for some people, it's like your man done cheated on you a billion times and it's always some other woman or something like that. All right, that's struggle love, baby. When I hear like, oh, he was loyal or she was loyal, I want to think like, oh, he or she has their back. They stand up for them. It's them against the world. If somebody else is trying to like interfere, they don't let them interfere and this and that or whatever. Like that's loyalty. Like you down for somebody no matter what. And even if you down, you got their back. And if they down, they got your back. Vice versa. But struggle love is not when you down, you run off and you expect for the other person to wait for you or to keep taking you back or something like that. That's struggle love. That's not loyalty. It's not like you go off and you have babies, or you go and you talk bad about me, or we together and you don't claim me, or you know what I'm saying, like you cheating and I just keep taking you back. I just keep taking you back. I'm just, no matter what, I just keep taking you back. That's not loyalty. That's lack of self-worth. And I think people get it confused all the time. Like, I've been through a lot and she stayed. Like, everybody makes mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes in relationships or whatever. And, like, everybody plays the fool sometime. And it's okay to make up. I'm not saying it's not okay to make up. But if every time you turn around, this person is, like, doing something to make you look stupid, got some other man or other woman involved, got, like, you know what I'm saying, in other relationships, talking bad about you, trying to turn people against you, not telling the truth or whatever to make themselves look better. That's not cases where you are to take this person back. That's somebody that is like using you for like a social emotional come up. There's a difference. It's a fine line. I was talking to my aunt and we was watching the Parkers. We was watching an old episode of the Parkers or whatever. Like, that old throwback black shows and stuff. I love them. But, like, Miss Parker was, doing her thing with Professor Ogilvy and stalking him, had keys to his place and stuff. And I'm like, oh, okay, she really trying to get him. She really trying to get him. And also, it's a sitcom, y'all. Come on. She really trying to get him. But then he was like throwing insults at her and stuff. And I was like, I don't know how she could do it. Like, it's one thing to really try to get at somebody, really try to be with somebody, and, you're trying to win them over, some Steve Urkel, Laura type stuff. But it's a whole nother thing where this person is like bringing you down, talking bad about you, throwing insults at you or whatever, and that happens. Like, so you get a person and this person, like, You know, 1 minute they love you, they want to be with you, you know, around tax time, when you up, when they down, blah, 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 they want to be with you. But then y'all get into arguments and you this, you that, you this, you that. You know, you're like, in my relationship, I don't tolerate down talking. You can't call me no B. You can't call me fat. You can't, you know what I'm saying? I can't call you out your name, call you names and stuff like that. That's some low vibrational toxic stuff. We're not arguing over other women. If you come to me trying to argue with me about another woman, I might try to get violent with you or just tell you to leave me alone. Stay away from me, because you don't bring other people into your relationship. You know, like, what kind of stuff is that? The worst thing somebody can do is say, talk about how they don't know whether or not they want to be with you. And I'm not talking about like y'all trying to decide on whether to work on the relationship or talking about what your relationship looks like. I'm talking about like, I mean, I like you, but I don't know if I want you, you know, this and that, and I don't know who to choose and stuff like that. Oh no, baby, that's struggle love. I like this about you, but I like this about her. I like this about you, but I like this about him. So I just don't know. That's the quickest way to turn me off. That and downing yourself, calling yourself trash, saying, you know, like, you're not good enough. Okay, if you don't think you're good enough for me, I don't think you're good enough for me. Why would I think better about you than you think about yourself? Get away from me, you know? So, in 2020, let's just say goodbye to, like, struggle love. If you're in a relationship, you know, you need to be in a relationship with somebody that's in a relationship with you. You need to be in a relationship with somebody that's loyal to you. You need to be in a relationship where it's just you and that other person trying to grow something and build something or whatever and show each other love as God loves us. But you don't need to be dealing with other women, arguing over baby mamas, stuff like that. Like, I don't want to put your picture up on Facebook. I don't want to claim you. You know, like, I got all this money, but I ain't got no money for you. You know what I'm saying? Just like, and I'm not saying like on no gold digger type stuff, but I'm just talking about reciprocity and even give and take, and like them being there for you as you are there for them. You know, like that black people, especially black women, be having like that self-sacrificial love. Like, you know, he cheated or he did this, he did that. I'm there for him. I kept taking him back and stuff like that. Like, I want some love where I don't have to get like hurt to get love, you know? And love is hard. You know, relationships are hard. People make mistakes, and sometimes you got to fight and get over those mistakes and stuff. But if somebody is continuously, if you look up and it's 5 years later, 7 years later, 10 years later, like my baby daddy, we've known each other for 20 years. I'm not going to take, you know what I'm saying, no disrespect. I'm not going to take no in and out. I'm not going to take no inconsistency and no half-ass. I'm just not. I don't care how long I've known you or whatever. People get confused about that time thing, because it's not about the amount of time. It's about the depth of the relationship. You know, I don't want nobody that takes chances on me. I'm not talking about him no more, but just in general. I don't want anyone that takes chances on our love, or take chances and then say that, like,